Hey everyone, it's Bob again. We had the estate clean out that I talked about. I planned on getting some video. Unfortunately, we just had a lot of heat and I had to make some phone calls when I got there because I drove down. And by the time I got on the phone calls, my phone was already overheating and I just never got it going again. It wasn't a terribly hot day, but it was enough to screw up my phone. And then the humidity was high enough that it just made it miserable. It just made it feel way, way hotter than it actually was. Um, so plan became load the truck as quick as possible and get it back. And we wound up getting a 10 by 10 storage unit, shoving everything in there for now. And so we'll be going through that in the next few videos. I won't be doing that in one video. I hardly have anything here right now at the house. The few things I grabbed were basically personal items that I was sending back to the family member of the deceased person. Because they're going to need it, credit cards, birth certificates, stuff like that. Did find stamps. If you ever find these forever stamps, and these are the bells, and then there's like flags and clouds. But if they say, if they're called forever stamps, then regardless of what the postal rate is, the stamp is good for it. So, like this one was bought back in 2005. It's actually dated, 2005. But and rates have gone up 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 times since then, probably more. But it's still good for a first class mail. So at today's rate, it's actually over $50 worth of stamps. So I'll use them here and there. I don't do a lot of mailing like that, but when I do, it'll be great. So what we're gonna do, I found 2 sort of jewelry boxes, and we're gonna go through those right. Okay, this is the 2 things of jewelry I found. The top one's an actual jewelry box. The bottom one's just a tray that had some jewelry in it. I don't expect either one to be terribly great. These were both out in the open, easy to see. I know that the family's already gone through them, so there's probably not going to be much, but we're going to go through it just to see anyways. So, starting with the top one, it's a tray of pretty nice jewelry. Just full disclosure here, I did kind of look in them. I have not gone through them yet. I got this estate relatively cheap. So I was like, well, there's jewelry in there. If there's something, it'll be a bonus versus I need this to make my money. Here's an earring. It looks like, let's see, can you see that? Probably not. It actually looks like, that rose gold stuff. It's stamped on the back sterling. So it's kind of cool. I'm going to bring you in here, see if I can get you a little better lighting and a little better view on everything. All right. So I'm just, as we look at it, I'm going to put it in the top corner. Next up, these are definitely fashion. No way they'd be real, but they're kind of pretty little earrings. They're just nothing special. No, awesome. Here's the matching earrings of the other ones. They look like that, like Texas rose gold or whatever it is. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But it's got like grape leaves that are multicolored. Next up is this pair of earrings. You can see some fading in here. So you know they're not gold. Those are going to be just fashion jewelry. Some backs. Some buttons. What's this? This is actually a really pretty ring. It's got a lot of stones in it. Obviously too much, I don't think they'd be real. Let me see if I can see any sort of markings in it. Honestly, because of all the holes that they put behind the stones on this ring, there's not a lot of places to put markings on it. So, I know those aren't diamonds, but it's a pretty ring. I mean, I gotta say that. Here's some just interesting little studs. And there looks like 2 different pairs in here. That one's, oops, sorry about that. Yeah, that one could be something good. I'd have to get the diamond tester and put on it. Let's see what's next. Cute little fashion earrings. We got this ring with its L. See if there's any markings in there. There are no markings in that. Might still get tested, but doesn't look like anything too great. Next up, we have an Anne Klein women's watch. Battery's probably dead. And then, oh, there's something on there. Just a little Laura necklace pendant. It's not very big, but it is marked 14K, so that is 14 karat gold. What we're going to do is we're going to put the gold stuff to the side. Silver stuff we'll put over here, so the precious metals will keep out. Next up is this earring set. This is 2 earrings. They're just intertwined, but those are going to be just costume jewelry. Nothing too spectacular. Kind of neat if you like that type of thing. Then we have this ring. What's interesting is those stones to not be in the greatest quality. So I can get you a better picture of my wood. But a lot of times if those stones aren't the greatest quality, it makes you wonder if they're actually diamonds. Let me see if there's any markings on the inside. I see something, but I'm going to have to get my loupe. Okay, so this is a sterling silver ring. That being said, probably not diamonds, but we'll throw it in the sterling pile. So our first tray, we got a little bit of sterling and some 14 karat gold. Next tray, now these trays I haven't even looked at. I just looked at the top tray because I knew there's stuff in there. Just an empty bag. Ooh, next tray, I see cash. I guess he's have a cash. No, it's not worth 50 cents. And the bottom tray on this one, we have, well, it's kind of a pretty little pendant. It is marked. It says KJL on the back. Doesn't look to be missing any stones, so oops, sorry about that. Doesn't look to be missing any stones, so that's kind of cool. Next up is just some cats. That's just fashion pendant. I know this lady was a huge cat lady. We found so much cat stuff, it was crazy. Then this one, it's a neat little pendant. It's that wire wrap stuff. It's marked on the back. Let's see if I can figure out what it says really quick. Unfortunately, I can't tell what it says, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't say 14K or anything like that. So I don't think this is gold. It's also kind of bent up now that the more I'm looking at it. It's like the antenna were all bent in, so you know they should be pulled out like that. I'll do some more research, see if I can figure out what that is, but it's weird because it looks really good. The metal is really soft, like it's gold, but it's not marked, so we're gonna say no. All right, so now we move on to the tray. Earring, no markings whatsoever. Probably just fashion. Okay, this is another earring. A lot of times with earrings, if this piece right here is silver, the prong, it's pretty much a giveaway. It is fashion jewelry. If it's gold colored like the rest of it, then more often than not, usually it's gonna be gold. But sometimes with these really thin pieces of gold, because they make the gold thinner to make them lighter, then they don't get marked because they can't mark them and not show. So I always test these, but that one's not marked, so since it's not marked, we're just gonna keep moving on. Yeah, okay, so here's a pair. These are just neat little earrings with a bend in them. Let me see if there's any markings on them. I don't see anything. They are two-tone. They're like a silver and a gold, but they're kind of weird. It's almost like this side's gold and then the rest is silver. And I would think it would be like a tarnish, except for both pieces are exactly the same. And if it's tarnish, everywhere that gets air would be tarnished, not just this top edge. So we're going to call that no good. More fashion stuff. A lot of times you get these just single little earrings, And it's just a stud. It's to look like diamond. It's not marked either. Then we have this ring. It's got some. So I'm really sorry about the light, guys. It's yeah, just not much I can do about it right now. It is marked on the inside. I'm not gonna hold my breath here, but let me grab the loop. We'll take a quick look. Well, actually, that's a sterling silver ring, so goes in the silver pile. All right, let's get this stuff out. This is hair ties. Let me throw those away. Gross. Nail file. Okay. All right. Next up is just this little pair. I actually have two of them. Another pair of stud earrings. These look like they match at least. At least when you get stuff that matches, it helps. They're not marked, but who knows? This is actually another. I can tell you just by looking at the flash, this stud is fake. It's could be a sterling silver setting, but the gemstone isn't anything exciting. Sorry, trying to keep all the stuff over here. Next up is this little I love my cat pendant. It's completely fake just looking at it. Then we have, this is actually a heart earring with a dangle on it. Again, just costume jewelry, nothing exciting. Another little stud that's costume, so that's nothing exciting. Moving on, well, these are kind of pretty, but again, they have the silver thing, the silver post on them, and they are marked though, so we still check them just to be on the safe side. So let's see if we can get a. I have never seen that mark. It's kind of an odd mark, but it's not probably a manufacturer's mark. So nothing to those. Okay, then we got this ring. Kind of that infinity symbol, little diamond looking things in it. Well, that is marked. And it's marked ZEI, and well, there it is. That little ring is 10 karat, so that helps. Oh, here's the match to that other dangle heart one that we found earlier. Everything else that's in there is just backs and one more little stud, but the rest is just backs to earrings. So we're not even going to worry about those. I can see these two. These are a match pair. All right. Very pretty earrings. We got a match set. Big old stones, well set. And they are a costume. Mark on the back. It's like a crown with a wreath. I don't know what it is, but they're pretty earrings. Let's see. These are probably gonna be costume. They have a price tag of $7.99 on them still, so nothing too great. All right, then it's like an old mood ring. My kids will like that. Give it to them. Not like this. Okay. Normally you just want to throw this stuff away because it's probably junk. Open it, make sure. Sometimes people will hide stuff in here. These are actually razor blades to shave calluses off your feet. They're brand new at least, but they're still going in the garbage. All right, then we have this pair of earrings. It's just big, kind of a black metal. Pretty cool. Here's another earring. This is another one of those really thin pieces. It does have the gold post, which means it'll get tested before I get rid of it. Because sometimes this stuff is so thin. I mean, I could squish this with my fingers easy, but this stuff is so thin that if they stamped it, you would see it on the other side, so they don't want to mar it. Then we got a couple coins, 65 quarter, not great. New dime, 50 pence. I guess that's from England. Another little stud right here. Again, nothing great. Finish it up real quick. We got this ring. Looks like it's Well, actually, you can see where the gold is flaked off, so that's completely costume. Don't have to do any checking. This looks like the stud to another one that we got earlier. Another cat pendant is right here. Yeah. And then that's a really big obnoxious ring. We know it's costume. Well, I'm pretty sure it's costume. Check these markings. And this is sterling silver with cubic zirconium. All right, so that's all that we got in there. Like all this stuff, this junk, it gets thrown away. Well, maybe not. I see something glitter. Okay, this would all get thrown away, cleaned out, but that's why you check everything. Because there's this little pin and it's got a Jesus, looks like the face of Jesus on it. The back has markings. Well, I can't read the name on it, but it's marked 750, which makes this 18 karat gold. Let's test our silver. So our sterling silver is 14.5 grams total. The stones are still in the rings, so it is a little less than that actual weight, but it's pretty close. I'm not going to worry about it too much. 10 karat gold, which was this ring, is 2.6 grams. 14 karat gold, which was the pendant, comes out to 0.9 grams. And last but not least was the 18 karat gold Jesus pendant. Again, there's a name on the back. I've had instances where that name will add a lot of value. So I don't know who it is, but it is 2 grams of 18 karat gold. So that's all the gold we got in the silver. So thank you very much and have a great day.